My name is Cesar Picton. I'm 80 years old. I've been celebrating. It was my birthday. At least I think it was. Because I'm not really sure when I was born. I think it was perhaps about 1755. But I do know that I was born in a place called Senegal, which is a small country on the northwest coast of Africa. It's all faded now, but if I close my eyes and concentrate, I can see my mother's smile, hear her voice, feel her warmth when she hugged me. I was 6 years old when they took me. We were locked in the dark hold of a big ship, hundreds of us. Oh, we got water and some bread, but it was horrible. It was hot and smelly, and the ship rocked to and fro. I had never been away from my family ever before. I was frightened. I cried and cried. I was so sick. All I wanted was to see my family again. I never did. But finally, we docked for the last time. It was cold and raining, and all I was wearing was the sack they gave me when I left my family. I was taken by the captain of the ship, Captain Parr, on a horse and cart with a load of things, including a caged bird. They called it a parakeet. It was the most beautiful bird I'd ever seen. But, like me, it wasn't free. Captain Parr took me to a big brick house. I was told that I now belonged to the family who lived there and I would be their slave. But I was lucky. Very lucky. Sir John Phillips, the man who owned the house, and his family, they were against slavery. So I was not their slave. I worked for them as a servant, and I was paid. They were kind to me. Sir John, he sent me to school, so I learned to speak English, to read and write, and learn about the world. On December the 6th, 1761, I was baptized in the parish church here in Kingston. Sir John Phillips gave me the name Cesar Picton. Yes, I was named after their castle in Wales, Picton Castle. Sir John and his wife, they looked after me and soon started to treat me as part of their family. But in 1788, when I was 34 years old, Lady Phillips died. I was very sad because she was very kind to me. She left me £100 in her will. Well, in those days, that was a lot of money. Her kindness meant that I could set up my own business here in Kingston. I sold this: coal. The fuel we used to heat our homes, and will continue to do so for years to come. The coal comes up the River Thames here in big barges. Now, my business did very well. First, I rented a house on Kingston High Street, and then when I could afford it, I bought this house. It is a beautiful house. It has molded ceilings, and an ornate staircase? Yes, I came here as a slave when I was just 6 years old. But just 2 years ago, in 1833, here in Britain, slavery was abolished. So now all the slaves here are free. Every person, it doesn't matter where they come from, it doesn't matter about the color of their skin. All people are equal. I have worked very hard and been successful. You never know. One day, an ancestor of a slave taken from Africa might even become a prime minister or even a president.